We've reached a new all-time record for family homelessness. There are about 16,000 kids tonight in the New York City shelter system, and overall there's about 36,000 people in the shelter system. First Step is integral to giving them that hope that they can regain control of their lives and actually continue to afford an apartment and keep a roof over their families' heads.
When I became addicted to drugs, it kind of threw everybody for a loop. But at some point, I lost my way and I got caught up in such a horrible, vicious cycle of addiction that even now it's still a little, unimaginable. And I try to figure out time and again, every once in a while, like, what happened? I'm like the last person that you would have expected in the family to just get, hooked on crack. I almost lost my children, and I knew if I didn't get help, I was gonna die. And someone had told me about a program called First Step. I was introduced to First Step through the Coalition for the Homeless. I was in early recovery, raising 2 children, have very limited work experience, and I knew I needed to do something to change my life.
First Step is a 14-week job training program that empowers homeless and low-income women to achieve their educational and employment goals through computer instruction, literacy building, internships, job placement assistance, empathy, and hope.
I was really broken upon coming into the Coalition's First Step program because I had about 3.5 years clean, had no job, felt like I was doing everything possible to try to obtain some type of skills that would make me employable. First Step prepares all of the women. The advice that they would give was phenomenal. And I went on an interview at Newsweek, and to my amazement, I got the job. I wanted to continue to try to move forward and to show my kids that you can do anything possible. And so I said, it's gonna be a little tough, but I'm gonna go to school. I enrolled in an associate's program, and I eventually transferred over to the College of New Rochelle, and I obtained my bachelor's in liberal arts in May of 2007. At this point in my life, I am currently pursuing a master's at Fordham University.
It's just so impressive. With Wanda, she just went so much further than anyone expected, both with getting a bachelor's degree and now getting her master's. Just in awe of her.
Wanda really excels in the classroom because of her comfort with talking to other students, talking about her story, talking to other students about her experiences, and really integrating the course material with her practice experience and her personal life. That's very remarkable.
10 years later, I am in school. My internship currently at a nonprofit organization called St. Dominique's. I'm working full-time for the New York City Department of Housing, Preservation, and Development, so that's a lot. And in the work that I do, I travel a lot throughout the 5 boroughs, so I'm exhausted most of the time.
It really gives people the hope that, there is something else out there, that I can get out of this, that I do have some power within me, and Wanda is that help that can really have people move.
There's so many women like myself who are still out there, who need this program. And I said, I wanted to give back to a program, and what better program to do that than First Step. This program is so amazing because the one thing that never changes with the Coalition for the Homeless, and that is the fact that they employ people who are wholeheartedly committed to helping women like us.
I'd be a completely different person if it were not for this organization and this place and what they do here, and basically what they do for women. That's what the key word here, women. At least that is to me.
Now I feel great about myself. I feel that I can do this. I can take this to the next level. It's a great program.
I'm thinking, if she made it, I could make it. I mean, after 10 years and this program has been around that long, I got hopes, very high hopes.
I believe I have a purpose. I have a purpose to let men and women know that no matter what your circumstances is, how difficult, life challenges seem to be, you can overcome it.